Marous Brothers Construction, the award-winning construction firm that has a proud reputation of fine craftsmanship, integrity, and professionalism. Utilizing experienced construction experts, Marous Brothers Construction offers a variety of project delivery systems that exceeds clients' needs to deliver extraordinary construction services.
Even though we went in business in 1980, when Chip was in high school, I was just freshly out of school, and we were doing side jobs and needed some help. And I started pulling Chip out of school. Those side jobs just became our full-time jobs. And that's really how it started.
And I think I'll take it one step further, and that is I actually think it started when we were like 12, 13, and 14 years old, building tree forts in our backyard. I tell you, that was a lot of fun times. We'd go back there in the backwoods and clear the trees, and these guys would be up there building a tree fort, and I'd be down bottom cutting a tree down.
Yeah, we were in construction our whole life. Our father had an excavating company, so we kind of knew the construction business and had a side job that came to be the first job that we ever did was a house that a friend of the family's wanted us to remodel their house. We're going to take the top of their house off, so we convinced them to move in their garage. And it says in 6 weeks you're going to be able to take the top of your house off, put a second story on it, and get back in your house. We convinced them to do that. And I was 19, Scott was 22 at the time, and these people actually moved in their garage. We actually took the top of their house off, rebuilt it, and moved them in 6 weeks. At that time, Scott actually just got married, just bought a house.
And I can remember my father-in-law saying, "Scott, are you crazy? Quitting your job and going into business?" But we did it, and we did it from our basement, and then for maybe a couple years, and then we remodeled our house that we lived in, and we made a really nice office over the garage and with a separate entrance. That's how we got started at home.
We were young, so we were carpenters, but somebody asked us to do roofing. Yeah, you do roofing? Yeah, we do roofing. You guys do waterproof around basements? Yeah, we didn't have a clue. Back then, you couldn't look on the internet to figure out what you had to do, so we kind of just figured it out. And you pour concrete? Yeah, we pour concrete. So we kind of did whatever it took to put food on the table. Those first probably 3 years, that's what we did. There's a lot of home remodeling and additions and concrete, and I think all those type of projects that we did as a home remodeler. I mean, we actually thought we'd go towards building homes, and then we had an opportunity right around '83 to do a commercial job with our old boss, Eddie Tresker. It was this little 4-story apartment building, and so we went ahead and did the job, and we ended up almost making $15,000 in the job, and we split that, and we says, you know what, we like the commercial side. So that was one definitely fork in the road in our business, and we gravitated towards commercial work, and then that's when we ended up doing a lot of work for the Snavely family and Snavely Construction, and did a lot of their carpentry work for years. And that gentleman was Tony Rinaldo, who kind of ran Snavely for them, and that's where our relationship started with Tony Rinaldo and the Snavely family. Tony Rinaldo is a mentor of ours. We've known him for over 40 years. That gentleman he's at 91, just turned 91 in June.
He comes over every Sunday, like at 10 o'clock, and he brings Dunkin' Donuts in his little station wagon. And it's so funny because it's so crazy because he remembers stuff from like 20 years ago.
It's been a big void for me because we lost our father in '97. My younger kids, Bella and Enzo, kind of their grandfather, so it's been a really unique relationship with Tony. He's been a big part of this company and really kind of helped us through gave us our first big breaks.
And here we are yet today, still breathing fresh air together. Boy, that is really something.
Known for producing the highest quality of work delivered on time and within budget, Marous Brothers Construction has been involved with some of the most significant projects in the region, as well as changing the face of the communities in which we live and work.
Up in Sandusky, we were doing a hotel. It was for the Snavely company too, and we completed this hotel, and it was a $1.2 million project for us, which was our biggest project to date. But what's kind of unique with the situation, right next door, there was a opportunity to build a restaurant. And Snavely ended up owning this project, and Shooters approached them and says, if you can get this built before Memorial Day, I'll end up signing a lease. So they took that on, and we had to build that project in 60 days.
60 days, 60 days, and we had to be shut down for the fish to spawn.
I think that's when I felt, wow, we're definitely in the big leagues now.
Tony got our foot into the door with the people at the Central YMCA. And it's funny because we went in there and that was the first time we went in front of a board. And it was about a $10 million project, which at that point, I think our total revenue for the year was $3 million. And after that, then, you know what, the door was wide open. We went right down, you know, Prospect into Cleveland and doing the Bingham project, the Landmark project. I mean, the list goes on and on, the renovations we did, and it was really spun off from us doing the YMCA. So that was really the job that took us into the new category as a general contractor. And I think then all of our competitors looked at us and said, okay, I guess we have more company here.
Today, Marous Brothers Construction is the leading construction firm in the Midwest. Marous Brothers Construction offers services for complete construction solutions. The Site, Carpentry, and Interior Finishes Group offers self-performing construction and related services. To adequately address the needs of our smaller size projects, the Special Projects Group provides clients with budgets of up to $3 million, but with the same level of quality and service as given to larger projects. As a construction manager, Marous Brothers Construction brings our expertise to every aspect of a project.
You know, I came in '97. Never in my wildest dream did I think that we would have gone to, when I got here, we were doing $10 million to almost a $200 million company. I think that we manage risk. I think that's one of our biggest jobs every day is managing risk, and also we let people do their thing too.
Marous had other employees, but I'm one of the first full-time employees.
So I said, Joe, I need some hand tomorrow, come to work for us. So he came to work for us, and me and Scott are handling 2 bundles at a time of shingles. Joe could barely do 1 bundle. He comes to the job site in his chopper, his bike, and
That broke down.
that broke down.
Yeah, that day.
Shows up about 5 or 10 minutes late, and so we're hoofing shingles up there, and me and Scott were working like madmen, taking 2, Joe's taking 1. He takes a break after every other one, so Scott looks at me and goes, who in the hell is this guy?
It had to be one of the hottest summers. I'm not used to that outside. I thought for sure at the end of the day that they weren't gonna have me come back because I was beat.
Joe started off as a laborer and went into a carpenter, and he's the guy that really was sandwiched between me and Scott. He's gone through this company. He runs our whole field operations now. And for a guy that's been with us 39 years, he's gonna be 40 years next year. He gives us 120% every single day still.
He keeps charging that wall. He keeps charging the wall. So, kudos to Joe Gorka.
Starting out as the youngest guy, and now you're the matured, older gentleman trying to pass down the stuff that you know for the next generation coming up.
I know when my boys were really, really young, I didn't know if they'd come in the business. I didn't know if I wanted them in the business, but they did. They watched us. They grew up in the business.
Growing up as a Marous, we have a big family. Everybody is loving in the family. We work a lot and we work hard.
Being that me and Scotty were the early ones in the field, they made sure the whole field guys knew, I don't care what their name is, you treat them worse than anyone that's out there.
Nothing was given to them, so they had to earn everything.
Just because you're a bloodline of Chip, Kenny, or Scott, you still do need to earn that spot.
It drove me to be the best I could and show the leadership qualities that I really needed to have.
I learned how to tie my shoes on a job site. Certain things I've learned was with the family and on the job site, and estimating and going to stuff, cleaning.
Saturdays were like another school day with the fun stuff. Every Saturday we worked on something.
There's a huge quote we kind of use together as a family: if you're going to do something, do it right.
An example of that is if someone asked you to do something and you did a poor job doing it, in the end, did you really help them out at all?
I think everything that comes with it, It's the way you perform it, the way you communicate, the way you end the product and making sure it's done right, integrity, honesty. I think all those type of things come into play.
And if it's treating people, with respect, if it's working with a client, if it's, constructing a building, we are not going to do it unless it's done right.
Working for a company that has good values and sticks to those values is a big part of that.
You know, just like us, people have given us opportunities. I think giving up people opportunities in business and life is the key to success.
Throughout the years, seeing that so many of our staff members have had the opportunities to grow into management positions, and watching them develop and succeed has been awesome.
And so all my managers, I said, train your replacement. Train the person for your job, because not because I'm getting rid of you, it's because I want you to elevate.
To us, that's everything. To grow within, they're still family, and that's special. And we feel like that truly, that everyone in here is family. And if they can grow within, to come up with us and do where we're at is truly an amazing accomplishment.
To think that we built a nice foundation for them to build on is an awesome thing. And I think, you know, as we hand it off to the next generation, they have a big responsibility to carry it on to the next generation.
That's what the family business is about, passing the torch from generation to generation.
Through direct program and mission-related investments, Marous Family Charities strive to have the greatest possible impact on the opportunities provided to us for the betterment of this generation and those to come.
Marous Brothers is supporting our Feed Lake County program. The relationship is great. They've been supporting Feed Lake County since longer than I've been with United Way of Lake County, and they're actually one of our strongest and largest supporters.
In addition, Marous Family Charities proudly acknowledge the gift we provided to the Anderson family on the Extreme Makeover Home Edition project.
We completely rounded up a team of people. You know, we coordinated, we built the entire house, framed all the walls, got as much stuff prefabbed as we possibly could, because once it went out and the show started, you were on the clock.
They got done framing. I kind of helped out and took care of windows on throughout the whole exterior of the building.
The people that came together, it was truly amazing.
You know, we got to use all the tools we were trained our whole life: quality, scheduling, organization, leadership, management. I mean, all of that had to come into play to build a house in 90 hours.
Physically what I can do now, but physically what I did back then, it was probably the most craziest thing I've ever done in my life.
Our acts of random kindness have a community-wide ripple effect. And just like everything else we build, we have given the arc effect a strong foundation. Marous Brothers Construction has been involved in some of our region's most notable and largest historic renovation projects. However, their earliest preservation projects were much smaller and took place in their hometown. All Willoughby South graduates, the Marous Brothers grew up in this community, and to them, Willoughby was more than just their hometown. It was a place where they had intended to plant roots and prosper. In 1985, Marous Brothers Construction purchased a neglected, nearly century-old home in downtown Willoughby that would eventually become the site of their first corporate headquarters, signifying their launch into historic renovation. Over the next 5 years, Marous Brothers Construction would improve 11 additional properties in the downtown Willoughby Historic District. 5 of these later renovations were completed by Marous Brothers as owner-developer. The Marous Brothers have received local, state, national, and even international award recognition for the work they have done. However, the beautification of Willoughby recognition was the first earned in their careers and will always rank high in the list of cherished accolades. With each award earned, it helped to validate that what the Marous Brothers were doing for the community, their clients, and their employees was not only right, but respected and appreciated.
I'm really proud. I think my dad is up there, my mom and dad are up there, and daily and just saying, you guys are crazy, you're crazy.
It's been a great ride, loved working with all of you, and it's not farewell, goodbye. I will see you every once in a while, stop by, but thank you all for being there and supporting us.
So congratulations, Marous Brothers. 40 years, what an accomplishment. It's been a true team effort. I want to thank everybody for all the hard work and dedication.
Congratulations on 40 years of business. I know I've only been part of 39. I missed you by 1 year. Looking forward to successful another 40 years.
Congratulations on 40 years. You guys are amazing. I looked up to you guys like celebrities, and I wish when I'm your age I can look back and have similar successes that you have.
Well earned. Everyone knows the name. Lots of hard work, lots of great people. Thank you to our clients, our employees, and our family for just making it happen, and we're looking forward to another 40 plus years and keeping it alive.
Very proud of our name and what we've accomplished so far, but we're just starting, and we want to go full throttle, taking it to the next level.
We're successful as a company because of everybody that works for us. In the office, the field, every employee that we have works hard and makes this company successful. So thank you very much.
Here's to another 40 years, everybody. Let's keep it going.